All statements are theories, opinion, and speculation. They are based off of facts obtained from public records and reliable sources, also from the internet. What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
What up? All right, so tonight we're going to do some 911 calls. We're going to start from November 9th.
Boom. I already got your first question.
Does anyone know what building is pointing to in the latitude-longitude map pointing in call log from Trinity? No, I don't know, but we could find out. We got two screens. They call me Squirrel's two screens now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, I'm going to change my name. Let's be two screens.
Two screens.
I don't know how to edit. What's happening? Motion detection. Ooh,
hey, Jenna Banana.
Name. Let's be
Mega Pints.
Squirrel's two screens.
APM.
All right, that's my name now. I got my computer set up with liquid cooling. Thank you, everybody that donated. But now I need to get a processor because I fucked up today and bent a pin and then I busted that bitch off and then I stole parts out of my son's computer.
Yep. I was there to witness it.
I was like, that's okay. I know. I was like, fuck. Once I realized what I did.
I mean, I have two laptops. Can you do it like that?
Yeah, you can. Actually, yeah, you can.
Really?
You could piggyback. Yeah, you can piggyback them between HDMI cords.
Oh, that's neat.
I got me breaking computer parts. I got my dog chewing up my fucking slippers in the background.
Look, at least Nova chewed up one left one and one right one.
But now I got to wear a pink one and a red one.
Hey, but at least she didn't leave you with two left ones or something.
Girl, one is slip-ons and the other one's like a Jesus sandal.
I know. I seen it.
I'm going to rock that shit tomorrow. Then everybody call me a meth head. It's all good. I'll roll up into Walmart. They won't even know.
Just go into the Dollar General. They don't care.
Dollar General? No, they don't give a fuck about nothing. I be watching these chicks go in there with coochie cutters on and titty tube tops.
Sorry.
What did you call that? A titty tube last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was.
We don't talk about last night.
Why don't we? Why does everybody keep saying we don't talk about last night?
I saw somebody else say it, so I just said it.
I know. I talk about last night. I talk about all nights. I ain't got nothing to hide.
That shit was funny.
All right.
They even put it in her comment section, I think.
What's that?
I did.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Girl, I was just skimming through, seeing what people were saying, and I was like, oh.
What up, Little K? What up, Mega Pints, Jenna Banana, Special Needs Mom?
Oh my God, I forgot about the Alexa thing last night.
Let's see. Yeah, we was talking about Alexa and shit, too.
You had Alexa farting?
Ray Nicole. Yeah. I know. Hippie Soul's in the house. Gosling's in the house.
Weezer was on Cloud 9. Yes, she was.
I'm about to hit Cloud 9, but first we gotta get through these 911. Actually, I'm gonna get high as fuck while we read.
No.
I focus better.
No, I'm just kidding with you, girl. If it wasn't,
that's why I broke my computer.
Yeah, she
couldn't. Yeah.
You weren't.
What up, Dana Burger?
Dana
Burger. Special Needs Mom was on Cloud 9. I was watching, her mouth was gaped open.
Wait, Special Needs Mom is Wheezy?
Yeah, that's Wheezy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
we were just figuring that out too.
Oh, okay.
She was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure."
She said, "I'm good tonight. I'll be good. I promise." You was good last night, girl. Except it was so random.
Between the lines on the. If you want to hop up on panel, you're more than welcome to right now. You could just present it to everybody.
She said, "Don't tell nobody. Everybody's seen it."
Don't tell nobody what? Oh yeah, don't tell everybody. She's telling her damn self. Truth between the lines. This link is for you, honey. You can hop up here. I like information.
And then I saw this one.
You don't have to video up. You can stay on a DL and just mic up if you want.
KT and them said
who made out with a sock? What the fuck? Look, we're starting this off already really bad.
I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot of things.
Ain't nobody made out with no sock.
That's what someone's saying.
Yeah, dude.
Jana Banana says she made out with a sock. Who? All right, let's get back on track, and then we could talk nonsense.
Ooh.
First I want to do some Trinity 911 calls, and then I want to hop back and forth between Trinity and Kiely.
She says she can't get on panel. It's super personal.
Oh, yeah, that's
super.
Miss G.
Do you want to email me? Do you want to email me? I'll drop my email.
You know that's Miss G, right?
Huh?
She changed her name. That's Miss G.
Well, she can email me.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know. I didn't know if you knew.
There you go. You can email me. We can hop up here. We just got to get through these 911 calls before we derail. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got to be professional, and then we could derail. All right.
What the heck?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to start doing from now on is I want to bring content first, and then I want to end that live, and then I want to start a new live to where we could just fuck around. Because that
would be a good idea.
I don't want nonsense, and I'm not saying nonsense, but I'm saying nonsense. I don't want nonsense tied to these young girls. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I'm trying to keep it professional, but I'm not a professional by any means.
No, we always got to laugh, so I get that.
Yep. All right, so we're going to really test this computer out. I'm going to start my camera. Ooh, it's up in my face and shit. Let's get that out. I'm starting to be like Spicy Squirrel last night with that fucking walrus horn. All right.
We're adulting.
All right, let me share my screen. Ooh, present. I'm so glad to have 2 screens back. Dude, this liquid cool shit is cool as hell. Other than the fact I busted that pen off, but it's okay.
You were so mad.
I was like, fuck, did I really do that? I was like, oh, I'll just torch, and then I was like, no, we ain't even doing all that. All right. Bam. So what if I do it this way? Nope, that's worse. Yeah, that's better. Is everybody okay with that? I can zoom in a little bit more too. This shit is big. You need me to make it bigger? Dana, I be saying I'm doing a lot of things, and then I lie to my own self.
Look,
I did say 2 to 3 hours, and that shit lasted 10. We ain't doing that tonight, though. I'm telling you right now. 10 hours ain't happening tonight.
Oh, I know I can't.
Well,
y'all got me.
Not that I can't. I got a lot of sleuthing to do. So, like, that's why I said, like, I'm going to do this live, and then I'm going to cut the shit, and then I'm going to go to another live. That way we can bullshit, and I can sleuth while we bullshit. But if it gets to the point where I'm getting sidetracked with what I'm trying to do, then I'm going to dip out and just sleuth on my own. Because y'all do be sidetracking me like a motherfucker.
Fine, whatever.
Not y'all. I'm talking like trying to keep track of chat and doing this, especially now we got 2 screens. Ooh,
yeah, and never.
What you at me for?
No.
I'll be good tonight.
My keyboard,
I promise. I'll be good tonight.
Oh, is that big enough now? Holy moly, guacamole!
Miss G, just send it in, girl.
All right, so we're gonna start this out. I did say I was gonna be in trouble with Daisy. I said my mama bear's gonna get me in the morning. You watch, she's gonna be like, I saw you were up all night long.
I knew you was gonna be on for a while.
I knew you knew. Okay.
Hi, Ara.
We're learning. All right, let's
Denali Ryder. Okay.
I love when Ara does her videos. Her videos are so well done. So well done. All right, so we're gonna peep this. This is big. I feel like I need glasses to make it smaller so y'all can read it while I can't.
I can actually read that.
Shoot, I bet you can, because the font's like this big on my screen. Like, I can barely read it because it's so big. All right, so we're gonna start here at the Kentucky Ravine Road because this is where the report starts, right? Yep.
11, yeah.
Yep, so we have 11-9 at 11:14 p.m. Beat 4. Primary unit is 1P11. Type, missing person, disposition. Report is taken. Location is Kentucky Ravine Road at Starduster Drive. And Excelsior Road, I'm going to assume that is. I'm going to sneeze, I can feel it.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. Okay, I got it.
I mean, I don't know.
So the 911 call is abandoned. Is that what it's saying? Like they hung up?
Yeah, like they hung up.
Okay, so they hung up at 11:15. Okay, call type changed from 911 event, location changed from latitude. So you want me to look up this latitude, longitude? Is that what you're saying?
Somebody in the chat did, but I
I
do
can do it.
know that is it Kevin Neese that said it?
The
It
bullshit detector, yeah.
it leads back to the skate park. So
Let's see.
see how you be doing all that? I can't do all that.
What the frig, bruh? Oh, that's why. We need a comma between that hoe.
Mary Blues, welcome in.
No, it doesn't. That takes you right to Auntie, not Auntie Sussie's house. Yo, don't this road look like a dog in the outline? Look at the ear.
Yeah, with the tail in the back.
Look like a little wolfie.
Or
See,
something.
it's sniffing that shit out. But no, this address is Auntie, not Auntie's house. Yep.
Okay. But maybe the other calls will lead somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, this call is placed exactly here. I'm going to turn satellite on. It's the backyard of the house.
How long was
Which
it
don't
between
make
the hang
no
up and the second call?
Okay, hold on a
Like how many
second. 1 minute.
1 minute, okay.
1 minute. I do believe. Okay, so the call was placed at 11:14 and they hung up at 11:15:28.
Okay.
And this call literally, okay, I just want to show you something, okay? So this is Auntie, not Auntie's house. This is where they're saying there's that like turnaround, and there are, okay? See the gates here? There's a gate that goes here and a gate that goes here. You can see them closed here in the map. You see it closed on this one?
Yep.
You see this gate? You see my mouse?
Oh, yeah, so it is.
And then you see this gate here because you can actually see. So it's fenced in. Okay, but here's the weird fucking thing. The 911 call is placed from down here.
So were they already looking for her at that point? Ooh, I'm going to pull this up on my end too, and I'm going to something was really...
I'm just saying that whoever made this phone call, when the phone call dropped, the call abandoned, came from this latitude, longitude right here.
That's weird.
Someone was down picking weed or down in this little shed here, because from what I understood, because, okay, here's that yurt ass thing, right?
Yeah, the weird yurt.
Here's their weed plants.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I think more and more and more and more, a lot of this shit's got to do with like cartel and child trafficking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, what don't make no sense. Okay, so this would be the house. This would be what they're like, their farm stuff. Because the lady said about having chickens and all kind of crazy shit, right?
Yep.
And then this would be a garage, like a little garage, because it would have to be a garage, the fact that it's paved. So that's something they put like lawnmowers, vehicles, something with wheels in it. So I don't know if, because remember how she said go out into the shed and get the paint stuff. I wonder if she sent her car the fuck down here. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's probably what tripped her the fuck out, is one Auntie, not Auntie's fucking yelling at her, and then she got to go down in a scary darky dark while tripping and go and get this shit. Who's to say that somebody wasn't down there trying to collect their fucking crops?
Ooh.
And scared her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's to say, like, you don't know. Maybe they were fucking around and catching like butane, because you know how kids like write with butane and then they catch it on fire and then like does really cool shit. What's to say something like that didn't set her off? Maybe the fire going set her off. Maybe Hannah did something and it scared her. Maybe there was a weird man in the house and it scared her. But what is weird to me is why the 911 call, the initial 911 call, is placed right here. Like they're not going to give the geo location of a phone call that is inaccurate. Like, this is where that first hang up call was placed.
That's
right
weird.
here. Okay, so we're just going to map it out. We're going to pay attention to where these calls are coming from, because something ain't right already.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me are you reading the next line where it says advises her 17-year-old niece?
No, yeah, well, yeah, on callback.
Read that really well, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. On the callback, the reporting person advises her 17-year-old niece is missing from property. Reporting person advises daughter's friend that was over for a sleepover.
See?
This is what isn't making sense to me. They're
Right.
saying Hannah woke them up
Right.
now. So
And-
which story is
Okay,
it?
so if the aunt called in saying her 17-year-old niece is missing, she's saying her daughter's friend that was
Yeah.
over for a sleepover woke
That's
them?
exactly what it says. The reporting person advises daughter's friend
Right.
that was over for sleepover. That's Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
Woke them that their niece was missing. So they're sleeping the whole ass time. She didn't
Yeah.
come in showing her pictures like that shit's made up.
And then look the next sentence. Caller
Somebody
is
be
out.
lying.
What do they mean caller is out looking for the daughter? If that's the
Yo,
aunt that
popcorn.
called, if it's the aunt that called in, why does it say caller's out looking for a daughter? Does Ashley Yorkland have any kids that could have possibly been there?
As far as I know, no. That's why she's auntie, because she got a daughter that's like 6 or some shit like that, too young.
Yeah, it's just reading really weird because she's like,
Yeah,
the caller is
saying.
the aunt, clearly, and then it says caller's out looking for a daughter. Okay, so is it her niece or is it her daughter?
Right.
Maybe they were both on the phone, the mom and the, you know what I mean? Because the mom does call in too.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't even think she even got it to smoke yet. That's why I'm saying Roxy.
My brain was hurting trying to figure out this number.
Yeah, Roxy, there's a thing, a flick of a lighter freaked her out. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's true. Like a spark of a lighter will trip like it will make a person that's tripping trip out. Like you think about, okay, so anybody that's tripped, when you start seeing like the trails with your hands, like imagine, like my friends used to do that to my face, and that's what caused me to have bad trips is people doing this shit in your face.
Mm.
And it does. Like it will cause your really good trip to go really downhill real fucking quick.
I kind of not agree, but I theorize about this too, that maybe there wasn't. And
that's what I'm saying,
like,
Ray.
Yeah, like they're trying to say she was on something to excuse her running away from someone. I don't know.
But here's the thing: the aunt's saying that they're not aunt, sussy bitch. That's what I'm just going to start calling her, sus aunt. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the shit is really weird, okay? Like I'm going to write all this out. Now that we're, like, looking at it, like, I'm going to sit after we read it all, and I'm going to write it all out. Because I want to compare this, because this is the original call. This is real time happening. Everything that's been told to us after is just refabrication of the call that's being made, 911 right now, dispatch. You know what I mean? I want to take this and I want to compare it to all 3-4 other versions that we've heard already.
Yeah, and also the other ones I sent you are related. Like there's the one, I believe, where it's the one where Francis Fowler and his mom had to leave town.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through all those. Like I'm going through all of them. That's what you're talking, all the 911 calls, right?
You don't have to do it all tonight. I was just saying that's what I sent you.
Like I'm gonna scroll through these. So I'm just gonna keep reading so like people can write down what I'm reading. Okay, so on the callback, the reporting person advises that her 17-year-old niece is missing from the property. Reporting person advises daughter's friend that was over for a... Okay, so daughter's... Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's calling her niece her daughter, which is really fucking weird. Like, you're confusing the 911 responders anyway. That was over for a sleepover, woke them that the niece was missing and an unclear where. I can't believe they actually... Normally, you don't unknown. This is unknown.
Yeah, no,
and this is supposed to be where, but they were typing. So I mean, clearly they're reporting a lot of shit that they're misspelling things. You know what I mean? Like they're typing fast to get dispatched through. Okay, so the reporting person is out looking for the daughter, which you have to understand that this latitude, longitude matches this location, which means she didn't run off out front. She ran off out back. If they're back here looking for her, do you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, so we're going to say, you see this little piece of porch here? This is a wraparound L porch, okay? So this is where I'm going to assume that their bedroom is. And then here you could see where the porch comes off here and the porch comes over to a right about here. So you got a whole chunk of porch here. So from their fourth statement that they made is Hannah was on one side with Trinity and they were sitting on the other side, which makes no sense because this 911 call says that the that Hannah went in and woke them up. So it still don't make no sense. But we're just going to say that. Hannah and Trinity were out back here smoking a cigarette, and not the Uncle Daddy, whatever you want to call him, was standing out here, Logan, while they're fucking around out here. So I'm going to assume she took off running here. But here's what's weird. Is his eyesight, if she jumps, say, the fence, because where is he seeing her being on the other side of the fence already?
I don't know that fast.
Because, so what I'm seeing here is it's really weird too. Like, the gate is inset. So this is all fencing here, okay? And then the gate is inset here. And then the fence is all right over here. You see the white here? This is all fencing. So
Yeah.
the fence comes behind these trees and it stays along this property line here. I can't tell where it goes from here. But what I will tell you, okay, so it does. It comes down this property line really fucking weird, and it shoots up here. And I'm going to assume it comes, they must have been fucked up putting this sign up, or up this fence up. Okay. And then you can see it all along this property line back here, but I can't tell with the shade. I'm going to assume that it comes in from here. So, but still, okay, so if he's standing on his back porch, actually he's inside getting his sweater and shoes on, so he's probably not seeing her running down here. But what doesn't make sense is that this call is being made from here. They had to have seen her running down this direction for them to be making a call from here, looking for her, you know what I mean?
What if she called and then dropped her phone?
That's possible.
And then a minute later they pick it up and they're like, oh shit, now we gotta call him back.
Okay, let me see if this, no, okay, that's exactly what it is, okay? The 911 call that is abandoned is this location. So maybe Trinity did call or Hannah did call and they dropped their phone running. Because that would make sense that she's in the shed getting art supplies.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But still, like, you sent a little kid down there to get that shit. Like, I hope no crutches wasn't with her.
Right?
So she's down here by herself. It's no wonder why she tripped the fuck out. She probably saw an animal running around in the weed area. You know what I mean? It tripped her fuck out. Who's to say she didn't see a bear and it didn't trip her out? Who's to say she didn't go to light her cigarette and it tripped her the fuck out?
The second call was a different longitude and latitude?
No, the second call doesn't have one.
Oh, interesting.
It's okay, so this is why they list the latitude and longitude, is because the call was abandoned. You see, and then this
listed for all of them.
And then this shows that it's ended. So here's a new callback. Here's the callback here. So between, okay, so it's still a minute later, 23:15 and 23:16. So there's a minute between the callbacks. And then on the callback is whenever the lady, ma'am, not aunt, sus, whatever that.
I think it was the mom and the aunt that both called at the same time. Because why would
that's what I'm thinking. They're probably giving the phone back and forth at this part. Because now it's saying like the additional mother, and this is all the same call. Like, well, the guys have to realize, like, this is what doesn't make sense. It's like,
that one is all the same calls, but then they'll have like it'll say like additional call or whatever when it's somebody else.
Okay. So where are we at here? On callback. Okay, we got the friend for a sleepover. Niece was missing, unknown where. The reporting person is out looking for their daughter. See, this is when they had to have switched. I don't fucking know, dude. This is confusing as hell. So okay. Okay, the person reporting the missing person, that's what MP is. I'm learning quick. Was wearing a robe and pajama pants, no shoes. And that call was at a minute later. This is so weird that they're like a minute apart. Okay, and then another minute later, not even, 45 seconds later, the reporting person states that the missing person's vehicle is still at address, which they like. One person lied and said that they brought her over.
Yeah, they said
her mom said that she dropped her off.
Yes,
the aunt at first tried to say that the mom dropped her off, or that Trinity showed up there with Hannah.
Yes, and then her vehicle was in the driveway.
missing persons vehicle is still at their address.
So mom didn't drop her off.
No, she drove there.
So why are they lying? Like what? But everybody says
Because
this is not
that's what
suspicious.
people trying to cover something up. That's what they do. That's probably why it took them so long to report her missing. Because did they not say that this shit started happening at like 10:15?
Yeah, according to the different things.
Okay,
But
so
like,
you waited an hour to call 911?
that's what I'm saying. And this is another case of we don't really know what was happening
Yeah,
before.
it's another 10:30.
And we don't know when she actually was
reporting
last
this at
seen.
10:30 my time. I don't like it.
We don't even have like a live. Well, we don't have video. We don't have like proof of life. We have
Honestly, whenever it comes down to it, what we're reading right here is what you have to go on. Like, their stories are literally just that. They could be fabricated, changed, hearsay, lies. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Kenny. That's what it's feeling like here. Like, it feels like either someone was chasing her and she decided why she would run into the backyard. Like, that's just weird to me.
Follow her to the shed. She calls 911. He takes the phone and she takes off.
That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Yep. I think we're all
Which
on
would
the same.
explain the no shoes.
Yep.
And it would explain that location.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the hang up call. Like, anytime you call 911 and you hang up on them, do you notice how they call you right back?
Oh yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. I want to know if they called back the same number and the not aunt picked up the phone. And this is how they know that she left her phone behind. It's because she threw her phone down and took off running.
Yeah. Apparently in one of the posts, they said that her phone was being analyzed. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing they're going to do is do the autopsy and have the phone analyzed. They can analyze a phone quicker than they can do an autopsy on a person. Okay. And then it says missing person did not take phone with her. So that's honestly, that's what I think happened. I think she was out in the shed. Some shit spooked her and she took off running this direction out towards the road to get the fuck away from the house, which is really weird that she's trying to get away from the house. You feel me?
Yep. I do.
The fact that she's in her own backyard running for the hills down the road is weird as hell.
This is so
weird
sad. Because
okay. Something definitely happened because the reporting person is stating that something odd is going on as the friend is there crying on the couch. Like,
which would make sense. Which would make sense onto why Auntie Sus keeps saying how Uncle Sus is right there by her side every second of everything.
Right?
Like, what the fuck did he do?
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he gets inserted into this story. Like, remember when we didn't hear nothing about him?
We know where he's at more than anybody else in the story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know where Logan is more than you know the niece that's having a freak out.
Yep.
And then, okay, the fact that they say that
I'm tired of these alibis. They ain't even alibis anymore. They just alibis.
Yep.
The fact that they said in the 911 call that Hannah had to wake them up, that doesn't necessarily mean that's true. You know what I mean? Like, they could have just said that.
Exactly, Mary Blues. We're putting this one up on the screen right here. Exactly that shit right there. That shit right there. And while we're at it, we got to put his name up on the screen because that's Uncle Suspect. Boyfriend. It ain't even uncle. Like, this is a new boyfriend within a year. Right?
And I think Hannah knows what's happened. She's crying on the couch because she saw what happened and she's too scared.
And that's what I think it is these kids aren't speaking forward because you got the drug ties to them. They're automatically going to go blame boyfriend that ain't even there at the point, right? Like, the boyfriend is not there. Nowhere in these 911 calls does it state the boyfriend's there. But it places not the aunt, not the Uncle Creeper, and Hannah at this house as of right now. That's who's at the house while Trinity's off running. All right, let's move on. And then at 11:21, another call is placed. And this is an additional report of the mother of the daughter. Wait, Okay, so this is when the mom shows up. Mom shows up at 11:21. That's when I'm saying heavenly clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Like anybody that I was dating, my parents left me hang out with them, but rules were doors never closed.
Nope.
And you were never left in the house alone without an adult or your brother and sister to keep an eye on you. And doors always stayed open.
Yep.
But then whenever 6 o'clock rolled around and it was dinner time, they were either staying to eat dinner and getting the fuck home, or they were getting the fuck home so we could eat dinner as a family.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There was none of the spending the night and none of that shit. And my parents let us, I mean, they were pretty lenient with us. I mean, my parents used to let us drink when we were younger as long as we stayed at home. Like, it was just weird as shit to me, okay? So the mother of the daughter is at the address. No further information. We know she's a black and gray plaid pajama pants and a shirt. Which that shirt is the one that she's last known picture, which is boyfriend's.
And then she didn't leave in the robe though, because the aunt had the robe on.
Yeah, and then the aunt's trying to say that it was her robe, and that's why, like, it don't make no fucking sense. But I'm gonna find the lies in it now that I'm feeling a lot better. Y'all gonna be seeing me doing a lot more sleuthing, and I'm gonna make this shit make sense for them. And when I do, they ain't gonna look very pretty, because I'm already feeling pretty fucking angry about the lies that I know that I've read and I've seen, and I've read news reports that are not matching these 911 calls. Not, absolutely not.
Nope.
And let me find out something happened to this sweet little baby girl, and I'm gonna get louder and I'm gonna get angrier.
Yep.
And already on Facebook, people are like, "Don't compare this case to Kiely. You can't do this and that, and this is not suspicious."
The fuck I
It was an
can't. You ain't gonna tell
accident."
me. Just like I have one of the family members.
Flags.
Don't call these kids druggies. You know what? I was a druggie in my teens, just the same as these kids are druggies now. That's what they're doing. They're doing drugs. They're druggies. If you don't like the terminology that I'm using to call these kids, then maybe teach your kids, oh, maybe drugs are bad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need, baby? What? What is this? Oh, my scissors and my glue. Okay, thank you. All right, you better get your butt to bed. It is 10:40. I love you. Did you put your caffeine in the fridge for the morning? Okay. All right. You want to take her out before you go night-night?
Good night,
please.
friend.
Everybody say good night.
Good night.
Hey, just so
Good
you
night.
know, they sent you that email.
Okay.
Whenever you get a chance.
Okay, just give me a minute because I want to get through this first part of this. First part of this, because
no, you're fine.
Okay, and then this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're jumping to the next day now. So this is the last report for the night. Is this right here?
And
okay, yeah. So this is what's weird though, okay, is the last report at 11:21 is, okay, so at 11:18, Hannah's crying on a couch. At 11:21, the additional report is the mother of the daughter is finally there, okay? And then we're fast forwarding to 2:43 in the morning. That's the next day. And then they're adding on that the missing person was last seen wearing, that's what the LSW is, last seen wearing a maroon colored robe, black and gray plaid pajama pants, and a shirt. So if she's last seen wearing this robe, how the fuck does not Auntie be wearing it?
Right.
Make it make sense. Y'all making you twinsies, you matching it, because I want to see hers and I want to see yours, because I just think you're lying. Sorry, I'm just gonna call it like I see. And then there's no other report, okay, after 2:43 in the morning. They're out looking for her. Remember, they're screaming and shouting. She was so tired, but now all of a sudden they're out shouting until 3-4 o'clock in the morning looking for Trinity. I don't buy it. I'm sorry, but I don't. I think if anything, the only one that was looking for him was the mom. Sorry.
But then somebody said it seemed like the mom was already there, like she was there already.
Well, I heard that the mom doesn't live too far, like 5-10 minutes.
They said it took her 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the mom and the boyfriend both live approximately 10 miles away. Like, it's not that far.
but like she was in Tahoe, so that's the reason why it took her a little bit longer or something.
That's what I'm saying, Keister Bunny. If they're not doing DNA analysis on that robe that they reported, like they literally, this is how the cops need to do their job, okay? If the missing person is last seen wearing a maroon colored robe, and then now magically, not the auntie is wearing this shit, you need to take that robe and you need to test it for DNA. What's she gonna try to say if there's jizz found on it that them two, because she seems to be protecting this creepy motherfucker an awful lot.
Yep.
Did we
and I've seen videos of him, and he's creepy as fuck. No, not yet. Not yet. As soon as I get through these 911 calls, I'm going to be doing some background checks. And if the scurvy motherfucker has anything on his record, you know I'm going to be out in his ass tomorrow.
Yep.
You better hope that shit's squeaky clean like Brandon's was. And then going to go and say some shit about him. What I think she did was projected that shit on Brandon so nobody looks at perpy ass Logan. That's just my opinion.
I bet they did go to private channels though after the ex-stepdad got involved. Because he knows what's up.
Yeah, that's why the audio's gone.
Yep. Did my son bring that dog in, or is he still outside?
Yes, Sandy. Bio dad said when his brother got there, his brother
Phoenix
said Ashley had the robot.
I'll be right back. He's taking too long. I'll be right back. Okay. You're in here? All right. Okay, just making sure. All right, we good. And just for any of her family that might be watching, that's what you do when you realize within a matter of a couple minutes that you don't see your kid or you don't see your dog or you notice something's not usual happening, is you get off your ass with your socks, no jacket, and you go look and see.
Damn straight.
Hell yeah. I'll go check on my son. He's 20 years old.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm cold as hell right now. But you know what? When it comes to my 14-year-old son, the first thing I'm going to do is run my ass outside. I ain't going looking for shoes or a sweater or none of that shit.
Nope.
Hell no.
Like, why they inserted... Like, they inserted so much allies for Logan that I already can't stomach it. Like, I can't. Hell yeah, Gray. All right, so let's move on. So finally, see, this is why I don't believe that all these things that were involved that night, I don't think they were involved that night, because looky here, on 11/10 at 9:33 in the morning, okay, CHP, that's California Highway Patrol, for assist. So California Highway Patrol did not get involved until the next morning. So there you go. There's another lie. Remember how the family said they were all like police, California Highway Patrol, all of them were out searching in the middle of the night?
Unless it was all on the private channels, but I don't know. No, we haven't seen no proof of anything.
But this goes to show that, like, this here, Jessica explained a lot of shit to me about, like, the actual calls that go through. There's no way to falsify these calls right here. What you're reading right here,
yeah, that's what you were talking to when I fell asleep.
You cannot, like, you literally cannot falsify these. Like, even if, okay, say for instance, this report goes in and somebody wanted to kind of doctor something, you still cannot access these to edit them. Like, there is no edit option.
Yeah, you have to start a whole new one.
You have to start a whole new report.
Right.
And there's no way they're going to sit here and rewrite this entire disposition. See how much is here? Like, they're not going to rewrite all.
It's like a medical document. You can't alter it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And the reason why I know this hasn't been altered is because if you see the missing unknown where, like, they didn't even go back to edit their own misspelling there. You feel me?
I got you. Yeah.
So you're telling me that this family lied and said all these people were helping out. CHP had showed up in the middle of the night, when it shows right here, the next morning at 9:33 in the morning is when CHP came for assistance. Like, they came to assist. So they lied. Here's another lie. Like, that's 3 lies already. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm going to count how many lies I see in this shit.
I did see one picture where, like, they were at night. It was like nighttime searching, but that could have been any of the nights they were searching. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
wasn't
This could have been the
necessarily-
next night. This
Yeah.
could have been the night of the 10th.
Yep. Because that's when they start naming all the drones and everything else.
Yeah. Okay, so, oh, wait, no. I read this wrong. This is why. I see how I read this wrong. Wow, that confused the shit out of me. This is why I'm glad I caught myself. I'm reading it wrong. So this is 2300 hour. This would be 2 after midnight. I read it wrong. I didn't even see these zeros here.
Oh, I didn't either.
So it's rolling into midnight. You see,
Okay,
2300 hour. Okay, so we're at 2 after midnight. And she's reported. Okay, all right, now we're back on track. Whew, I was like, this bitch already lying this much. Somebody. All right. So then you have at 30 after midnight, CHP shows up. Okay, all right, we're good. Well, 9 after midnight, CHP shows up. Then 30 after midnight, CHP advises fixed wings still down. I don't know what the fuck that means. So is Jessica here?
It's aircraft fixed wing.
Did you know that?
Wait.
Fixed wing is a small aircraft.
So they already
Chris Gravel said that Biodad was out looking until 4 p.m. after they found her at 2. He wanted to know why it took them 2 hours to let him know that they found her.
Because maybe she wasn't really
Mama,
there.
Not only I bet you any money that mom wouldn't let the information get to him, and the police were like, he's next of kin, like he's on the birth certificate, like we have to tell him. You know what I mean?
Right. But 2 hours?
Well, I mean, if he's trying to stop the information from getting to him, yeah. They probably pulled up her birth certificate to see who the next of kins were. And it didn't take that long, you know what I mean? By the time you're doing all the trails of information, because they're focused on finding this little girl. And now that they found her, you know what I mean? Mom's probably stalling so the information doesn't go back to Biodad.
Got it.
Yeah.
So in the mix of it all, they're like, fuck it, we're going to pull her medical records. We found her deceased, like we need her medical records anyway. And upon pulling her medical records, they were able to pull her birth certificate.
Gotcha.
So then in her birth certificate they're realizing maybe mom lied. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? I don't know. I don't know what they think or feel or have seen or know some shady ass shit's happening. You know, you don't know. True. What I do know is that's why that big window is there. I mean, that's a 20-minute window.
Hey,
so
Shanda,
you figure
a fixed wing is a small. I know. Only reason I have fixed wing is
it's like a meteor plane.
Yeah,
it's either a meteor plane or a helicopter.
Yeah, but a helicopter. Like we had to go from here in Tennessee to Pittsburgh, and they wanted a life flight, me and my daughter, but because it was the distance was too far.
You're about to hear me yell.
The distance was too far to go by helicopter, so they did a fixed wing. It was like a small.
I need to see what this dog's
small, kind of like a small Learjet, a very small aircraft.
And I'm gonna put this comment up there because she ends up in the deepest hole there. Like if you Google map out big, it's the darkest
spot.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's so freaking crazy.
I know, Claire, and that's the thing is like I speak from experience in watching my own sisters, nieces, nephews, all that stuff, and the way that like some females be acting towards men
it's aggravating.
Are trying to take care of their children, and they don't let them, and then they wonder why most men are like peace out when they find out a chick's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if y'all wouldn't act like that, men wouldn't dip.
They give the good dads a bad name.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel Brandon Scott is trying to be a good dad.
Right.
To a child that technically ain't his.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not many men that will do that. And that's how you know a real man is when he's taking care of a child that ain't even like his.
Yep.
Proven in court at 4 years old that Trinity was not his. Because she a thoughty ass hoe. Anyway. I just call it like it is. So how are they able to find suspects running from law enforcement right away, but can't find a 16-year-old unless the timeline is off? Thank you. Thank you. That's why I ain't listening to what these fucking fuck-ass people were telling me. Like, I'm going to start paying attention to these 911 call logs right here.
Yeah.
Because clearly...
the ones I sent you, they all matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like Kiely. Like, we missed so much with that shit.
We
that's the
did,
thing,
but
is
other
like-
people called them, thank God.
Yeah.
What you're reading here ain't even matching the audio calls because somebody has already snipped those audio calls and went to a different frequency. So people like us can't actually hear the dispatch of how somebody's responding to the call.
Oh, man.
Exactly, Gray.
This
Okay,
case.
let's move along. So at 30 after midnight, CHP advises that there is an airplane still down and there's one ground unit en route per 1K 58. I don't know what. Okay, so 1039 search and rescue, they will be activating soon. Then at 12:47 a.m., they issued a case number, and we can look this case number up too. I didn't even realize that. I'm going to put the case number in chat so that we have a case number on the missing person.
Okay.
It is 122-3289 for agency NCSO. So they immediately gave this case number to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, boy. That's where it all went wrong.
Yep. Okay, wait. And then it goes downhill even more.
Could have gave that shit to Stevie Wonder. He'd have seen it better.
Oh my God, she did just say that shit.
It's all downhill from here.
Just saying.
Probably. And then here's their second mistake is at 2:00 in the morning, they got a hold of Placer County Sheriff's Office to start unit with a drone.
Oh, hell
They
no.
probably all drunk out there flying that fucking drone around. They ain't even seeing shit. You know what I mean?
Dear God, pray it ain't the same one SF used.
Right? Your Stevie Wonder gets all the nuts tonight, girl. He gets all the nuts tonight.
I have my moments.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so Placer County Sheriff's Office to start unit with drone. We'll call back if there is a conflict. Okay. Then, so at least they're not lying about them searching all night, like starting to search for her all night. At least they stepped up and did the right thing. They didn't wait 2 weeks to go find somebody, you know?
Right. But didn't they have infrared stuff? Like, how did they not? Go ahead, because there's multiple sightings on other days, and it's
I know. Okay, so this is, but you have to understand, this is the first night she's missing. So they're going full force. You know what I mean? It's probably the fact that stepdad is a cop, and he's like, "No, you're my team. You're going to get out there and you're going to look for this girl." It's probably the only reason why they got off their asses in the first place to go search in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I feel if he didn't have ties to law enforcement, this wouldn't have happened. They would have waited their lazy asses till the next day or the day after to start looking for this girl anyway. That's my personal opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. So then at 3:24 in the morning, or 3:18 in the morning, I don't know what this FCN stands for. Anybody know?
What is it? Let me see. FCN?
FCN. Yep.
I already have Google pulled up for police codes.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Should beat me.
FCN. Let's see. I don't know. It's not coming up.
Okay, let's see. Police code. Oop, not cold. Wow. What did I just say that was? Damn.
FCN.
FCN. Okay. It might be function.
File control number? How is it? What's the content?
Okay. So, that would make sense then. By a file control number, yes. So, on 3:18 in the morning, the file control number, I'm going to put this FCN in there in case anybody wants to sleuth on that. The file control number is 369-223-140-0047. And that's for the missing person entry. And then at 3:24 in the morning, man, why is my motion detector going off so much? They coming to get me.
Don't be doing that. You'll be scaring me.
Well, here, I'll pull up my camera just in case.
Kate, that's what I think too. But with the other sightings of people
They're
seeing
coming
her,
to take me away.
I don't know.
They're coming to take me away. Hee hee hoo hoo hee ha.
Girl.
It's all right.
Vapor, I hope Reber is not doing the autopsy.
Dear God.
I fucking hope not, my lord.
All right.
All right, we good. This is just tenants in and out of the parking lot. All right, we good.
Mary Blue's theory.
But what's her theory? She was naked at home, sus boyfriend involved, possibly died at home, driver and dumped her body. It's possible. It's possible. I honestly think that she did leave the house and went to go get the coloring stuff. And I think something happened there, to be honest. I think there was a creeper in the yard. And there's a creeper in the house. And that's why Hannah was crying.
And maybe she's just really emphasizing that it's not Logan, it's not Logan, it's not Logan.
Because,
you know what I mean?
yeah, because from what I'm looking here is, let me see. Okay, so there's a fence here. The only way that she's going to run through this shit is on the right-hand side of the house, which would be past the master bedroom, past the porch. You feel me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a porch up front here, too. So if this winds up being the master bedroom that they were hanging out in, there's no way that they saw them from the back porch. Just saying. They got a little swimming pool, though. That's cool. Anyway. Let's get this back over here. Okay, so at 3:24 in the morning, Placer County Sheriff's Office sergeant anticipating need for their air in 1.5 to 2 hours. So they're anticipating, like, why? Okay, it's a 16-year-old. Why are you anticipating anything? Okay. They just got $3 million off of Kiely Rodney. You're telling me that they got to anticipate $10,000? This child's life should not have a price tag on it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you're paid to do. You were paid to do this. They'll get kickbacks for it. I don't understand why they're anticipating need for any other air. Like, you should have all helicopters up in the air. Anything that can be in the air, fine, go get your hot air balloons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, this is making me mad. Like, this is making me mad. Okay, so that's 3:24. And then at 3:27, dispatches out Placer County Sheriff's Office sergeant requesting a 1021. What is a 1021?
Shoot. I think it's, hold on.
Search Google. A 1021 is radio code for make a phone call, is a police app for making free calls to citizens that actually get answered.
Hold on.
So they're doing shit on the back end. Who said that? Because they're right.
Yeah, so it means
Jessica.
call by
Jessica?
telephone.
Yep. Okay. So the Placer County Sheriff's Office sergeant is requesting a private phone call when CHP Air 21 is done, and they will get going. So at 3:38 a.m. per 1E8, which I don't know what that is either. Let's find out.
This is what I was doing earlier too. I was like, wait, what is this?
Nope, that ain't it. Okay, this is a 1E8 is the latitude, longitude of a location.
Happy birthday,
Okay.
Keister.
Happy birthday. So they're requesting per location. They put a code red placed on a point, so almost a 1 mile radius regarding the missing person, which kudos to them. They finally fucking did their job right.
Yeah, he said it's common. Basically, it's calling in additional people on standby for quicker response.
Yep. And this is what should have happened the night that Kiely Rodney went missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what her parents should have done right here. Right here. I mean, I will commend the people that did call 911 and responded as quick as they did, but I have a feeling it's because only because Trinity first made that first phone call, that hang up call.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Who's to say that she wasn't making a call because she was scared and you know what I mean? Sussy non-uncle wasn't in the backyard creeping her the fuck out. She's trying to call 911 on him. And he's like, no, don't do that, and snatches her phone.
Or
that's
if
why her
she,
phone
like you
was
said,
left at home.
or like if she's seen someone freaked out, like
Yeah.
called 911, dropped her phone, and then like the scream could have been from her.
Mary Blue, first I'm going to focus on the people that were there at home, specifically adults first. And if we can't tie adults to it, then I'll start looking into other options. But I think we got some POIs, you know? So they got a code red placed, 0.8 mile radius regarding the missing person. And then they got another call in at 3:42 a.m., issued the case number. Okay, so they gave it a new case number instead of it being just case number. Okay, so that went up one case number. So at least they're keeping their case numbers in order. So I'm going to put this case number. Now there's a new case number issued of 122-03290. And that is for the agency, NCSO, Nevada County Sheriff's Office, by Unit 1K58. This is a new unit. And then at 3:42 in the morning, that case number moves on not only for the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, but it is also the case file for search and rescue. And then there's no call back, no nothing for almost 5 hours. And then at 8:34 in the morning, you have a reporting person called in advising on her way to work at Nevada County SA. I don't know what that is. NCSA. Let's search that. Okay, so it's a sporting thing. It's next college student athlete? No. Yeah, it is. National Center for Supercomputing. Anyway, National Cybersecurity Alliance. Okay, thank you.
Or Nevada City School of the Arts.
I don't know. Someone was going to work.
That is it, because it's on Bidney Springs Road.
Okay. So a reporting person called in advising on her way to work at NCSA. There was a subject on Bidney Springs standing and facing houses, and their back was to the road. But the reporting person states that the subject was tall, thin, all black clothing, and a gray hooded sweatshirt on. And the reporting person thinks it is possible matches the description of missing person. No description of whether subject was male or female. Subject on Bidney Springs and halfway between the intersection of 49 Bidney Springs and the NCSA.
But the description of what she was wearing, or that person was wearing, you know,
is all black. All black. Who's to say that the person in all black isn't what scared her that night or snatched her that night? Or you feel me?
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to scare somebody or snatch somebody, you're gonna wear all black in the middle of the night.
In the
so
dark.
You ain't being seen in the
that
dark.
Makes sense.
Correct.
Where's that at on the map? Can we map that?
Yeah, we can map that. So you got Bidney Springs and what was it? Bidney Springs across from that place. Okay. All right. So let's go to Bidney Springs.
Everybody hit that like while we're waiting, please.
Yep, please do. I'm gonna pull up my Google Earth because Google Earth because it loads better. It looks better. And I know y'all can see it way better too. Auntie Sus and Tub, Caltech. But that's the thing, is like
Trinity
this
goes
is
to
stating
Logan follows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but no, that's the thing, is like this call is saying that Auntie Sus was sleeping because Hannah went in to wake her up.
But they could have just said that.
But this is a 911 call, honey. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm saying the person who made the call could have just said, like, playing it off, like they were asleep, they don't know what the hell's going on. My niece had to wake me up and tell me that, you know what I mean?
But it wasn't the niece, it was Hannah that woke her up.
Hannah, that's what I mean.
You know? Oh, you sound miserable, dog. What you need?
Did just makes you wonder, like maybe she really did send her to the shed, like you said, and then
Honey,
they hear her
come
scream.
on.
They pick up her phone because they see it in the grass
All right,
and saw
let
she
me-
called 911. You
What's
know,
weird is there's no address. All they're just saying is Brittany Springs. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
It
because
says,
Or whatever.
it says subject on Brittany Springs and halfway
Bitney.
between the intersection
All right.
of 49 and Bitney.
So let me get the address for
Oh, I'm getting it right now.
NCSA.
Oh, but you'll find it.
Well, I have it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go down to Bitney because Bitney's like right here, right?
Oh yeah, and you should be able to pull it. It's a School of Arts.
Here's Bitney Springs right here. So it's probably
49.
like Oop.
Intersection of 49 and Bitney.
Oh, so 49 is this way, right? No, what? This is 49. There's Bitney Springs. So where's 49 at? Let's zoom out. Which direction is 49? What the fuck? It has to be this way. Williams Ranch Elementary. See, I don't understand. Okay, there's State Park. This can't be the highway. No. See, this don't make no sense. Okay, so
What's the address of that school?
yeah, give me the address of the school, honey. Oh, my nose. I'm gonna sneeze. You getting the address, Daisy? Hello?
She's muted.
Oh,
See,
she is
I'm talking
muted.
to myself. I'm like, I'm reading it to you.
I'm like, hello.
Okay, 13032
13032.
Bitney Springs Road.
Oh, look, it found it for me already. First one. See, it knows what I'm looking for. Google's my friend. I want to see how far off I was. See, it was. Wow, it is way down here. See, that's a far fucking ass way, bro.
That's what I mean.
So
She was
where?
probably picked up, put in the car, and
So where's the intersection of 49 and that road? Then it's got to be close
Right.
to that.
It's right here. It'd be right here. Because if this is Bitney Springs Road, like the school, she's saying she's on her way to work.
mm-hmm.
Where's
she's
the
either
highway?
like,
The highway.
the hell?
Empress Road. Okay. There's no way.
But unless she was
Because
put in a car, Shanda, because then that person that was spotted could be the guy, like he said. What if he had already harmed her and he's just standing on the side of the road, like?
But what I'm saying is there's no way. Okay. The reason why I'm saying there's no way is because 49. Okay. So let's see if. Okay. So.
But this is the next
what
day.
fucks me up. Okay. I know.
So in a car, you can get pretty far if it was somebody who picked it, like threw her in his vehicle, you know?
I need to know if this rough and ready is 49. Because 49's over here, right? Ooh, it might be. 49 and rough and ready are the same fucking road. That's kind of gross. Let me see. Okay, so this is saying this is 49 here. So you're telling me that they saw her at the intersection? There's no way because Bitney Road doesn't intersect with 49.
So she's on her way to work and she sees her halfway between her school and the intersection of that Bitney Springs.
Okay, so if that's the case, then we're going back down here.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is.
But
weird.
again, the
Okay,
description makes me think it's a guy. So if it was in a vehicle, it's possible.
Well, Bitney Springs. Okay, so this is Bitney Springs Road, okay? And she's saying halfway between there and there.
In the intersection.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so. Let me look at. Oh, shit. Okay, so. I even hate this. I hate this a lot. Okay, so this here is 49.
Mm-hmm.
And this here is 49. Okay, so 49 comes this way down, comes through here, connects and intersects with 20, and it goes through Nevada City and it comes down this direction.
Yep, I'm following.
Let me see. So she would have gotten off here. If she works here, she wouldn't have come off this way. She would have come off this way. So if she's saying we're the intersection of 49 and Bitney Springs starts here. So she's saying halfway between, so somewhere right here at the intersection here. There's an intersection right here.
Mm-hmm.
So halfway between the intersection. So I'm going to say, we'll just say right here. She was last spotted here. I just hate that they don't say what it is. Hold on, let me reread this.
And then it could be,
Okay, RP called in
a wrong
advising
sighting.
on her way to work at NCSA, there was a subject on Bitney Springs. Okay, so she was on Bitney Springs, standing and facing houses, and their back was to the road. But RP states the subject was tall, thin, and black clothing, gray hooded sweatshirt.
That sounds like a guy.
Okay, yeah, it does. Subject on Bitney Springs and halfway between the intersection of 49 Bitney.
So where does 49 meet Bitney Springs?
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so Bitney Springs Road, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, okay? Bitney Springs Road comes down here and it stops.
And the way they have it written is like /49, like it's.
But this is what makes me nauseous. And I said, if any of this case winds up being on this fucking rough and ready highway, I'm gonna puke.
Hey, Vapor said maybe somebody will release a fire cam video.
Yo, I need to look.
Hey, are there?
Yo, dude, that's what I'm saying. Where's the hill? Where's the hill? Where's the
Vapor, we
fucking
trying
hill?
to go to bed early over here. What you doing?
What you causing, man? What are you causing?
That's funny.
Dude, I wonder if there are any cams here. Dude, I hate you, but I love you. I gotta write this down because that's why I'm a sleuth. I'm a sleuth on either later tonight or tomorrow morning when I get up. Dude, this is sickening.
But the next
her shit, I've already gotten this much information written down.
The next sentence, there's another reporter that has spotted us spotted.
All right, so we're gonna look for fire cams.
Are we
not tonight? Not right now. No, I'm writing it down that way I don't forget.
Oh yeah, weather cam. Weather
Daisy
cams.
says I'm never going to bed.
Look, somebody said weather cams too.
Fire cam,
traffic
weather
cams, traffic cams.
Yep, traffic cams, all them cams, except for them yucky ones.
Yeah.
Weather and traffic cams. That's a good idea. Thank you. Who said that?
Vapor.
Who
and
does
then the weather cams is this one. Ooh,
I said traffic.
Can you start on when Vapor said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I see it. I got it.
You got
it. I said traffic cams.
All right, so I got traffic cams, and we're going to look at those from 11/9. Fuck these Sharpies, man. They're bogus.
Yeah, and you was telling me that they were good.
I don't know if it's the paper or the Sharpies, but man, they're sucking. These colored ones suck. Okay.
SF can make you one.
Get the fuck out of here. He can suck my whole butthole.
I'm sure he'd love to.
Okay, I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at all cams from 11/9 to 11/14, even though she was found on the 12th, just because. Okay, so we got that note written to ourselves. But what does it make sense? Like, are you feeling me on what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this is where the lady works right here. Okay, that red marker. Bitney Springs ends here, and then over here is 49, and this little chunk of highway is called Rough and Ready. I don't like it.
She said halfway between there.
So halfway between here and here would be this road right here. Like this would be.
And then again, this person is just making an estimate, you know.
Yeah, I could have been.
But it is
what I'm saying. But I still.
Springs.
We need to tilt this shit up. Okay, so I'm gonna say halfway, and let's just look at what houses are here. Okay. This would make sense. There's a house here. There's a house there. There's a house there. I mean, if I'm trying to not look sus, I'd be turning my back to the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
My car passes, yeah.
Because she working clear the fuck down here. Like, let's just say between here and here. So what houses are right here?
On that curve.
That would be. Ooh. we're just going to say somebody was being shady as hell right here because there's a
Yeah.
house here. So we're going to put a pin down, and
At
we're going
1
to make
a.m.
these. We're going to make
Michelle.
these purple because this is creepy ass shit.
Mhm.
I'm going to move this shit right here. And I want to write in.
Yeah, I would suss all the ones that got pot growing.
Shanda,
Huh?
before we go on to the next, can you check Miss G's email, please? Because
Yes,
there's
ma'am. Just
something
let me
heavy.
finish writing this in. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just write this in.
And somebody else sent you a video, not pertaining to that. Well, kind of pertaining to this. It's with this and somebody else from Kiely's.
Okay, I'm going to
Connected.
name this weirdo. Because I don't know what else to write as, but I'm going to put this whole call log right here.
There's
In
another
on-
spotting right there after that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to paste that there. All right, we got weirdo. And I'm going to check my email real quick while we're over here.
All right.
Okay, Miss G, I got you.
And Michelle wants to know what time to set her alarm to kick us off the internet.
Shut the fuck up. Why are you sending me a picture of Michelle?
What?
I just noticed this reviewing old.
Wait, she said she wanted it was confidential.
I see it. I definitely see it. I see it, and I don't like that. That is heavy. We'll discuss that later.
Can you throw it in Discord?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, damn. She said nope.
Nope. Actually,
Miss
yeah.
G,
Wait.
send me an
I know
email,
where
my
I can throw
God.
it. No, I
No,
got
that
it.
ain't
I'm
fair,
gonna copy it.
Daisy. Don't you do that.
I got you, babies.
Michelle said, "What the fuck? I wasn't there."
That's not fair, Daisy. Don't you do that.
No, just hold up a
I'm
second. Let
not.
me open. Let me open a special. Okay.
Michelle
This
said,
is real heavy. This is like doesn't pertain to this, but
Right. All right. I'm gonna jump off of live. I'm gonna be in chat though.
no, Lala.
Look, Lala got to be up at 4:45 in the morning.
ooh, Lala, go to fuck to bed.
All I
know.
gotta get some sleepy sleep.
And
All
then
right,
I gotta,
you guys.
and then I gotta listen to y'all for the next 5 hours when I wake up in the morning.
Good night,
All right.
Lala.
So Lala and Daisy, you're the only two I'm letting see this one. You're
Okay.
gonna see one that says "What the fuck" at the very bottom of secret,
Okay.
and I'm gonna paste this image in there.
All right, babe. All right.
Just
I love
look.
your faces. I'll talk to
I
you
love
tomorrow.
you. I love you. All right, baby. Get some
Bye.
sleep.
Good
Okay.
night.
Rest.
Bye.
Good night.
Daisy, go look. We can't talk about this right now, but just
Mm.
yep, that's what I'm saying.
I need to turn on my do not
Mickey,
disturb.
like in chat, can you tell me what the date of that is?
God dang, all of our stuff's going on.
All right, I want to get back.
Discord's going crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that.
Lighting?
Maybe. I hope so. Anyway. What's FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Oh, ain't nobody missing out. Trust me. I don't even want to miss out. I want to miss out. It's too
It's
heavy. I
nothing
don't wanna-
pertaining to the case, y'all. It's nothing like
No,
that.
it has nothing to do with the case. I promise. It has nothing to do with the case. But anyway, so we got the weirdo. I checked my email. Let's move along. 9:08 in the morning. Additional reporting person calling in, stating friend of the missing person's family, and requests. What was a 1021 again?
A phone call.
Oh,
No.
request a phone call. Yep. Have the subject Joe. Who's Joe? All right, I'm gonna write all this down after we get through this. Like, I just want to. I keep looking for a cord, and I keep forgetting these bitches are wireless.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I look like I'm trying to grab things that aren't there. But yeah, they're wireless, and it's weird because I'm used to having to grab it to move it out of my foot direction, like because you know how last night it kept getting unplugged.
Do you know the roommate of Ashley as of yet? Nope.
No, I don't. Okay, so we are. Okay, there's Joe. 10:46. So wow, that time jumps. Okay, so an hour and 40 minutes later, the requesting person called and advising she saw a subject that possibly matched the description of the missing subject walking in the intersection of Alta and West Main. We got to look at this too. Wow. Where's Alta? I know I saw Maine was up here, I thought.
Jeez.
Lordy. Yeah, I'll deal with that Discord, what I put in there later. Now is not the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do have questions. That's why I said I didn't want to bring it up on the show. You know what I mean? That ain't nobody's business. That's the squirrel's business. And I'll take it directly to, you know what I mean?
Michelle's saying that's what it's messed up. She wants to know what's going on.
Well, she just wants to know why a picture of her was sent, because you said, why are you sending a picture of Michelle?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. That is messed up. No, Michelle, I'm going to discuss it with you. I just don't want to discuss it on here. You know what I mean, girl? We'll discuss it either after we're done here or in the morning. I promise. Because I'm concerned. I don't see Alta. Where's Alta in Maine? Okay, there's Stardust Road. I thought Alta was over here.
Boyfriend supposed to live off Alta.
I'm looking for Alta and Maine. All right, I'm just going to type in Alta Main Street.
The food truck footage. Hold on. They got food truck footage? What's that about?
Let's search. Wait, you tell me it's way... Why is it way the fuck over here? Okay, so... Whoa, there's Main Street. Now, where's Alta from there? This is not possible. How do Alta and Main Street collide up here?
And what was this sighting? I wasn't even listening when you read it.
No, that's Ridge Road. I don't see a Main Street. Unless they're calling 20 Main. I don't know. I'll map that. At another time. I just want to continue on here.
Okay.
Okay, so they're saying they think the missing person was walking in the intersection of Alta and West Main Street this morning around 8 a.m. The reporting person is Jenny. I don't know. So then that was at 10:46. So an hour later, our reporting person is the neighbor reporting she let her dog out for a while this morning unattended, and it appears to possibly have some dried blood on her. Yeah. The reporting person is Ava.
That's
damn. See, I wish there was addresses on these reports. You know what I mean?
I know.
But this says a neighbor, so reporting person is a neighbor.
Yeah, so it's not very far.
And they let their dog out attended for a while. And she's saying a while, so I mean a while is probably like half an hour. I would say at least. And then the dog came back and had blood on it. And that's literally a neighbor. The next day, the next morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dana.
Hmm.
And if you notice, the last two callers gave a false name of Joe and Jenny, because you can tell they're in parentheses. That means they've given a fake name.
Yeah.
Ava is the only reporting person that has given their real name. See that? It's not in parentheses.
So does that mean the
not...
dispatch person knows that it's a different name?
Because it'll match their phone number they're calling from.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah. So these people called anonymously, and they gave them Joe and Jenny as a name. And Ava called and was like, I don't care. I'm the neighbor, and I know my dog came home with dry blood on it. You know what I mean? And that's a neighbor.
Yeah, and she knows about the missing person, so of course she's going to call that in.
Fuck yeah.
What do you read the one now? 1756. Wow.
Okay, so we have the very next morning that she's missing at 11:51 a.m. 1S11 advised, and then there's, what is a 1S11? Let's find out. That is not what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh my god, I used to buy stuff from Mauser Electronics.
Mine came up with some kind of embroidery design.
I know, mine's all kinds of weird shit. Okay, so it is a tow truck. Wait, no.
What?
No, hold on. A 1S11.
I wonder if it
doesn't say it.
The hell is the 1S11?
Mm-hmm. Anybody know what a 1S11 is? It's one stop 11. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I'm looking.
Okay. It's a code of silence.
Oh, and so read that again then?
Code of silence.
Okay. So at 11:51, a 1S11 is advised. End of dispatch. And anything from a 1, it's a person or a person of interest not willing to report. So they're letting it slide. They're letting the call slide, whatever the fuck that means.
What the hell? That's why we can't
somebody
find
did
it.
call.
That's
Yeah,
their own
somebody
code.
called. Yeah. So somebody called in under a hidden code. They're probably dispatching under a different frequency, like a hidden, like she was explaining to us last night.
Right.
So then the next call comes in at 1300 hours, which is, this will be 1:26 p.m. The reporting person was employed at Union Hill and knows the missing person, and she wanted to report that she saw her at Speedy in Nevada City last week with an older male. And you know what's really weird is the week prior to her missing is whenever she put that really provocative video up on her TikTok. I'm just saying.
Oh.
They
said 111 is radio code for Sheriff Deputy Unit 11.
Okay. But it's still like it's a slide code so that they can go into a different dispatch.
Yeah.
Like they're letting that sheriff know to go to a different dispatching. So it can't be reported.
Gray Nicole, she was found on 1111.
Yeah. So this person, Maura, is stating that she saw her at Speedy's in Nevada City last week with an older male.
So it's a marketplace in Nevada County.
Yes. So the same day after she was reported missing, morning after, whatever, at 1700 hours. So that will be 5:56 p.m. An additional report is calling in, advising that this morning at Bitney Springs, just past the water well, there was a subject standing with their back to the road in a black robe.
That would match the other caller.
Unknown if male or female, but the reporting thought it was odd since it was cold out. Reporting person states the same subject was on Rough and Ready Highway from Bitney and standing in the ditch.
What the
reporting
heck?
first person is Megan.
I want to know how far away from
So
this
let's see
was
where
she
this
found.
water well is. They're saying that this person was standing by the fucking water well. So let's go back to that location of where that lady said she was going to work at. Okay, there's Ridge Road. There's Rough and Ready. Ugh, such a gross fucking name to name anything. You know, why Rough and Ready? Like a dude had to have named that shit.
Hold on, I want to address Rhiannon. So it's not being two-faced to Michelle. It's because we don't want to mention it on stream. We are going to talk to her about it of here.
Number one, it pertains to Michelle, and I'm not putting that type of business of Michelle's on my channel when one, it's disrespectful, and two, I haven't even spoken to Michelle about it yet. Okay, it's nothing that is making me two-faced or anybody on my panel two-faced. What it does is poses a concern for me that I want to address to the person directly, not anybody here. Like, I love Michelle enough to keep her business, and that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not going to do that to her. I'm sorry if y'all think that that's disrespectful, but no, that is showing respect that I'm not putting her business out there. Uh-oh.
What? I say, uh-oh.
Okay. I thought my audio was about ready to cut over to my computer. I was trying to turn it down while it was going to do it, but it didn't. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to put Michelle's business out there. Like, it's a personal matter, and I'm going to leave it just that. I will take it to her. I just want to know when whoever snipped this image, like what day it was, so that I could talk to Michelle about it. I don't see a water well. Do you?
I mean, we kind of high up right now.
But you're going to see a round water well from the sky. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah,
so
everybody's asking Megan if that was her that called.
No, it's a different Megan because it's in parentheses. They probably use that name because they've been watching her YouTubes.
Oh, probably. That's messed up.
I'm just trying to find a fucking water well, dude. Okay, so there's the Curious Forge. Where that lady worked at? Over here, right? Yeah. No. All right, where the fuck did that lady work at? It was definitely over here.
You didn't drop a pin for that? Oh, no, because, yeah, it's somewhere close.
Because it's by the weirdo, yeah. Oh, okay, so the lady worked down in here by the Curious Forge. Because here is, no. Skate box. So this is where they skate at.
Okay.
Okay, here's the Nevada School of Arts. So let's find a water well. Because I don't see one. Well, I keep turning this the wrong direction. Let's turn it up on end here. Okay. That is not a water well. Is there a water well up here? No. That's not a water well. That's not a water well. Let me just zoom out real quick. Is there a water well on this side of the road? No. Because normally they put the water wells like up on the hills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a water thingy. So there might be a water well off of this. Let me zoom out a little bit. I see a water well. That's somebody's in-ground swimming pool.
Could it be one of those like other, like, you know, like on the Summer Wells property there was like these like ground wells, you know?
Hold on, let me see if there's a well off of this road here. Because here's a... Okay,
Keith,
there's going to be
know who timed you out, but it wasn't me. I don't even know.
It wasn't me. I'm too busy in Google Earth right now. Yeah, I don't see a water well. I'm going to assume that the water... They're talking about this water basin right here, this catch. Where the hell did I just see it? It was by the weirdo. This here. Which would make sense. They might be building one right here because I see tractors and shit. So there might be a water well here now. I don't know when. This was last updated last year. So it's possible. So they're saying they're reporting the same thing. A weirdo standing on the side of the road facing towards buildings with their back to the road. So they're not being spotted. That's sus ass shit.
Yeah, because it was both of them say Britney Springs.
Yeah, and this is Britney Springs. And this is where they're getting ready to put a water well in. Hey, there's some more pot farms by the Curious Forge. There's some more pot farms down here. They got
We got a
mad.
lot. All
There's
over.
another pot farm here. This is an indoor pot farm. Yeah, I'm going to assume that they're talking about here because there's a lot of water thingies. Like, I'm surprised there's not a water tower like right here on the ridge.
They're saying
would
a
make
water
sense.
tower might be different than a water well.
Yeah, true that. But then there's right at the Nevada School of Arts, there's a water well right here, like right in the middle of it, which is really weird too. Some weird shit, some fucky ass shit. Here's another water well. You know what I mean? That's what they could be talking about, is somewhere in here in this, but it's the same area because right down the road, right here's my marker, is where I marked the weird ass suspect person on the 911 call. So I'm going to put another pen down. We're going to mark this a weirdo too.
So water well is underground. It's a 10 to 16 inch pipe with a pump on top, like 2 feet wide at the most, unless pump is underground.
So that would be here because here's a pump system right here.
And it makes sense that they're close to the grow houses.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to type in weirdo here. Who is scratching what? What are you doing? Is your scabs itchy? I know you got to let those heal. Once those heal, Mom will take your sweater off, okay? But till then, you got to leave that hoodie on. I'm sorry. It's just how it be sometimes, baby girl.
Eileen, SAR is search and rescue.
Yes. All right, so let me put a weirdo marker here. Weirdo spotting number 2. And then I'm going to copy and paste that there's a Bethany Springs just past the water well. There was a subject. Okay. Yep, this is it. All right. There's this call in. Megan called this one in. Megan, what is you doing now?
Right.
Since they want to blame her for everything, you know what I mean? It's fucking weird.
It is weird.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Dude, we ain't even made it through the first 24 hours yet. Holy hell.
Please.
All right. So this is at 7:40 p.m. The reporting person stating she saw some online posting on Facebook reference a possible stalker regarding the case. Reporting name is Ramona. Then at 9:15 p.m., additional reporting person Chris called in and states he is a friend of the. So I bet you this is that Chris Stanio. Bet.
Mm-hmm.
Bet, because he says he called in and states he is a friend of the missing person's mother. Mm-hmm. And provided name and number in case more bodies are needed. So I bet you this is Chris Stanio making this phone call. Because he wants to assist the search. Bet. So then so this was 9:15 in the morning. This is, okay, I messed up already. So this is 9:15 in the morning. This is 12 noon. 12:22 noon. Okay. So that's early in the morning they seeing these people. No,
wait,
this is the next day. So
you went over the stalker one?
Or this is the stalker. That was the stalker right here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So this is 12:22 on 11/11. Reporting person. Yep. So we're rolling into midnight. No, we're not.
No, this is the day they found her 2 hours before.
This is noon. Yep, this is 2 hours before. The reporting person wanted to notify officers he would like to help with the search party. RP's person is Casey. See, now Casey Kasem's up on the case.
Right. That's crazy.
It's weird that they're using people's names that are YouTubers. It's just odd to me. Because you keep in mind, these names are anonymous names that they're using.
Right.
Puppy, no. Listen, and they used another one. Anyway, okay. At 12:39, 11:11, RP is reporting passing a young lady in her pajamas on North Bloomfield Road 2 days ago. So on the 9th, the day she went missing, the reporting person is stating they saw her in North Bloomfield 2 days prior to the 11th. So that's on the 9th. And the reporting person's name is fucking Debbie, and it would be.
Wow.
Debbie.
That's so weird. Like, that's a lot of coincidences.
right? A lot of YouTubers' names are being. I'm surprised my name on here. Squirrel's called.
So let's just think about it. What if? So, God, my brain goes everywhere.
Right?
Like, if they're covering something up and they just throw these people's names. I don't know.
It feels
I don't
weird as
know.
hell.
It does.
It feels weird as hell. Okay, so on 11/11 at 1200 or 2 o'clock, 2:19, the reporting person is a pilot for Reach wanted to inform LE that their company policy is that if we reach out and have our dispatch contact their dispatch, they should be able to assist with the search. RP is Tay.
At this point, she was already found. If it was at 2 something.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So on 11/11 at 2:20, a report at 379 Clark Street reporting son was on a walk and he thinks he just saw Jay walking on the dirt alley.
Juvenile. Yeah.
Walking in the dirt alley connecting to Highway 174 Clark 174/Clark class race and carrying several bags. LSW last seen with a black baggy clothes and carrying 2 bags over her shoulder. Subject had bright red hair, was thin, and was carrying lots of bags. I'll bet you that is what the hell's her name? Madison. I think Madison had red hair at the time. I can't remember. Like, these kids have been dyeing their hair all different colors.
So you don't.
But I just
her.
No, it can't be because you're talking at 2:20. The day she was found. She's already found, so there's no way she's walking.
I know, but I just think about the fact that we don't even know if Kiely was really Kiely in the car. So is it really her that they found? Is it really Trinity they found?
The autopsy is going to let us know.
No, it won't, Shanda. We're putting too much faith in them.
Oh, I put faith in it because they actually did the call right this time. You know what I mean? Like, they dispatched the proper people in the time frame that should have been dispatched. Yes, puppy, I hear you, but let me get through this first, okay? Are you hungry?
Out, yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm wireless. I could just go feed her. Come on. Come on. You want food?
Yeah, Michelle, it's nothing like that. It's just, you'll see. She's going to talk to you about it.
Yep.
I promise.
Matter of fact, if you want me to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish through this last little bit of 911 call, and I'm going to end my live, and then I will come back live at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. So like a half an hour from whenever I close this live, we'll be back live, guys. Or at least I will. I don't know if Daisy's going to bed or not yet.
I don't know.
We don't find out.
Yeah, no, we have no prisoners.
Yeah, no. Okay, so that's the person reporting the person carrying bags. Yes, puppy, I will. I promise. Just give me a minute. Let me get through this real quick. Okay, so call the same day that she was found at 2:21 p.m. per reporting person. What did we figure out? OCC. What was it?
Me and you both
accompanied approximately 20 to 30 minutes ago, and subject was last seen. What's TWD? Last seen toward the highway of 20 and 49 area. And then at 3:12 p.m., another call came in reporting would like to volunteer to help search. Reporting for person as Trinity.
Yeah, that is weird. Why would they
use shush?
Why would they use her name?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they would. Because there's other Trinities in that area. Remember, Trinity had a friend named Trinity.
It just gave me weird vibes.
I know it's very weird vibes, but we're going to get down to the bottom. Like we put names to all these or faces to all these other names we did with Kiely Rodney. We can do it with her too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's at 3:42 p.m. 1039 highway, ETA 25 to 30 minutes. Puppy, please.
Does she need to go pee?
Yeah, she needs to go potty.
Okay.
She really goes outside and she dribbles. Like, it pisses me off that she goes outside every 30 minutes.
We can go down the
we're
chat.
almost done. Just let me finish this out. Let me just
Okay.
finish this out, and then we'll close this up, and then we'll go talk to Michelle, and then we'll come back with another live. So at 3:44 p.m., directions given to the mortician. Yep. At Bitney Springs to Starduster, Kentucky Ravine to that Excelsior. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's almost like Excelsior.
So at 3:44 is when they finally got the mortician to come and pick up her remains. And that's what that is.
So all those sightings just make you wonder.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna map them all out, but we're gonna hop off here, guys.
Please let that puppy out.
I'm not done for the night. I'm gonna let my dog out, and then I want to go talk to Michelle about some personal things first, and then we'll come back. Okay? So we'll see you guys here in about a half an hour. Okay?
See you soon.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in about half an hour.
All right.
Bye.